Hey boys, June 27th, Saturday, 5:26 p.m. We're having a great day. Pretty good day. I mean, could be better, but that's what we're gonna figure out this evening. Damn, my upper body looks fucking muscular. If you're wondering, I have no shirt on. I'm about to set up a bath, and I'm low-key about to just record in the bath. I will be naked, obviously, because I'm in a fucking bath, but you guys won't see any of it. But yeah, I need to take a bath because my digestive system is pulling up a ruckus like gas. So I'm just gonna chill in the bath. But yeah, let's go over today because we just finished our last bit of work that we're gonna do early day, and then we're gonna edit and do a bunch of stuff tonight, and also a bunch of just like maintenance work in terms of like whatchamacallit, in terms of like setting ourselves up for the future. So yeah, but really good day. Let's get into it. So let me just check on this bath real quick. Okay, I'm gonna switch it here. Okay, so last night was great. Went to sleep early. Did not watch any porn. Really good for my brain. I did jerk off, but it was healthy. I was using my imagination and my heart's desire instead of some fake stimuli. But yeah, we went to sleep pretty fucking early. We got some decent sleep. I was so tired, and my cortisol wasn't high, so it should have been good. And yeah, we woke up at 7:30. Put my alarm for 7:30. Literally woke the fuck up. Immediately just packed up for the gym. Went straight to the gym. I just packed up my bottle, my towel, my devices, and brushed my teeth, shaved, pissed, had a little bit of water, went straight to the gym, biked to the gym, hit the Stairmaster, biked back home. When I got home, so guys, you have no idea like how fast I did this shit. Like I left my house at like 7:40 or some shit, 7:45. I got to the gym at like 8, worked out, immediately got back home at like 8:30 or some shit, or like 8:20, 8:30. Ridiculous. So I'm really happy I got that done that fast. We're getting better at this routine, man. Less thinking, more doing, more speed. That's what I like to see. So we finished our workout really fast. And then what we did is when we got back home, I recorded my Jayu video. So I recorded my Jayu videos. And I ate my breakfast. And then I believe I went straight back to the coffee shop. I went to the coffee shop after that. I think my bath is ready now. Yeah, pretty much. I kind of want to get my steps in, but I mean, I also want to be in the bath. We'll get our steps in after the bath. I don't know. I'm just feeling like really gassy right now. Give me a second, guys. Man, the bath feels fucking nice. Anyways. Okay, so, where do I start? Yeah, we recorded our Jayu videos off the bat. That was great. We ate our first meal of the day in the morning, little oatmeal. And then we went straight to Starbucks, and it was fantastic. And we're doing this super fast. I literally got to Starbucks at like 9:40. So yeah, that was pretty good. Give me a second. Bro, I'm telling you, like this high fiber, high gut microbiome diet is just so good. I'm just gassy. So I'm in the bath to release gas, but yeah, I went straight to Starbucks. At Starbucks, we got a shit ton of work done. Literally, it was fucking fantastic. It was pretty much perfect. I journaled. I tracked my... Actually, did I track anything? I don't think I did. I journaled. I edited my Jayu videos. I think I might have tracked my day, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. I don't remember that one. But I edited 2 Jayu videos. I wasn't allowed to post them because the NAD link is down today for some reason on Amazon. So yeah, but fucking journal Jayu videos, and then after that we just got to work with the AI content. So no planning, no nothing, just straight AI content, and it was great. We had our base images made for us pretty much from yesterday. I'm finding that like what I'm able to do with my current productivity and my current behavior is I'm able to, goddamn, my hair looks so bad. I'm able to make the base images for one day, and then the next day I'll finish the generation and make the video. So like one day is like scripting and base images, and the next day will be the recording. That's like my current speed, which is not good at all. I'm trying to aim to make like 2 to 3 videos a day that are like really high quality. Because some people are saying they're making 5 videos a day. I'm like, what the fuck? I need to like check out what they're doing, you know? I gotta like DM them and shit, but figure out like what they're doing different to be able to make 5 videos a day that like hopefully are in dog shit, you know? Anyhow. Yeah, we basically, we had our base images and we made all the video generations, and that shit took a long time for some reason, bro. It took a long ass fucking time. I'm trying to like think like what happened. No, yeah, just like it took so long, like because every time I make these videos, it's like 22 different segments, so 22 different generations, which these guys are telling me my script is super long, so I could definitely shorten up my script, which is good news. It means that I could probably shorten my script by like a good 5-6 lines, which will literally take away like 20-30 minutes of work, which is insane, just how long it takes. Anyways, yeah, it took us like an hour and a half to make the generations and to edit the video and figure out the audio and shit, and I had to like redo a bunch of stuff because like things went wrong and I was trying out new stuff. So yeah. But yeah, so what we did is well, we got at the coffee shop at like 9:40. So journaling, editing the 2 Jayu videos, that pretty much teleported me to like 10:30, I think. 10:30-ish. Let me open up my war map, bro, because I might actually remember. Oh, another thing I did at the coffee shop, I forgot. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. I'm working with one hand here. After I I edited the Jayu videos, what I did is I submitted the payment ticket for Jayu, so I'm gonna get paid by Jayu. That's an extra $500 in a couple days or so, which is really nice. But I'm just trying to look at my war map to see what I did, because I know I probably did some other stuff. Just forget. June. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Wait a second. No, pretty much. So yeah, we went over everything. So what I did is Jayu payment ticket and the fucking journaling. That took like, I also did some tracking on my coaching app because I had to click the check boxes, whatever. That all took me like until 10:30. Yeah, like 10:30. So like 50 minutes, pretty solid. That's actually really solid. Editing 2 videos, submitting a payment ticket, that's good. And then from 10:30 to 12 something, it was like 12:40. Yeah. From 10:30 to 12:40, it took me to make the rest of the AI video. So that's is that 2 hours? Damn, that's like actually 2 hours. That's a long time. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, pretty much. So that's what's going on. So I finished my work at the Starbucks, After I went to Starbucks, I went back home, okay? And what I did is I hopped on a call because there was actually content reviews happening, so I wanted to get my video out before the content review call so that they can review the video I just made that day, and it felt really good. They did. And obviously they admitted there's huge improvements, whatever, but they told me what I want to hear. They told me what I want to hear in terms of like the videos look like AI and you got to make this and this change. So I still need to go back, watch that recording and take notes and see if anything changed or if I got to implement more things. Because honestly, like recently, I don't really believe in taking notes during a call unless it's like really easy to jot down and they're not speaking, because you miss things during the call. So honestly, like to save your energy and to avoid doing things 2 times, just be on the call, be present, absorb the information, like actually just sit there and be present, don't take any notes, and then have a way to record the damn call, because if you don't, you're fucking cooked, by the way. If you don't record calls, you're just stupid as fuck. And that's like really bad if you don't record calls. But you want to record the call and then look at it again after the call's done. And then from there is when you whip out your notepad and you take brutal fucking notes, all the notes you can, and then you just pause the video and take notes. Pause the video, take notes, all that stuff. That's been my current belief system with note taking. So I did that. I didn't take any notes during the call. I just sat there and listened. I remembered something, I remember don't, but you know, it's just beneficial. Anyways, so I went on that call, got my content reviewed, and then I left the call because they were just gonna keep doing videos and I was gonna waste my time looking at them. Speaking of wasting time, we're gonna get to that, but I mean, today's Saturday, you know, it's not even like Monday or anything, so I gotta chill out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, from there, I had my second meal of the day at like 2 p.m. Instead of salmon, because salmon's expensive and I'm almost running out already, which is fucking bonkers because I spent like $25 on salmon like fucking 4 days ago and I'm almost out. God damn it. Quick comment. I found out that I don't have to eat salmon every day. I just have to eat salmon I'm gonna go 3 times a week because my coach told me twice a week, so I'm gonna go 3 times a week to be safe. Or maybe even 4, honestly. If I miss 3 days of eating that shit, then actually, I don't know, bro, because I didn't even start this diet on Monday. Like that's the scary part, is that I didn't even start this diet on Monday and I'm already thinking about running out of food when I started this diet in Wednesday? Fuck, that's scary as fuck. Anyhow, yeah, we had a fantastic lunch, like perfect lunch. Couldn't really ask for better lunch. So instead of salmon, we had half and half of tuna and chicken breast, olive oil, kimchi. Kimchi's so good. It's not so good, but it's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. And then on the side, we had a salad of broccoli and kale. And it was pretty good. It's filling. And I actually don't have cravings or anything like that right now. You know, sometimes sometimes it is like the food is so boring to me that like I kind of just do want to eat something that's totally like bad for me. But there's no like hunger or like insane cravings, you know? It's more so just boredom and dopamine, if I'm being honest with you. I can feel it, you know? Because when you're getting real cravings, like you can feel it like in your gut and like your energy levels and all that stuff. But once it's dopamine, it's just like mental, if that makes sense. You have to experience it yourself. But perfect lunch, smash that. Here's the thing. After lunch ended, I realized my drum got to my house. Because guys, my drum delivered today. It's pretty cool. There are some concerns, but you know, honestly, I don't really care about the drum. I just don't. So I'm not gonna obsess over it and taking perfect care of it. You know, I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm not gonna be stupid with it. But I don't want to be in this mindset. I don't want to be in this mindset where I'm I'm acting like I'll never get it again or like that it's super precious to me, because that's when shit goes wrong, bro. Like, real shit. When you idolize things and you take such good care of them, like, it's insane. Like, that's when something happens, something gets lost or something, your whole like month is ruined because of your perception of that thing. So I'm taking good care of it, you know. I'm not breaking it, but you know, I'm not going insane with the care. It'll last long, you know, it'll be fine. But my drum delivered. I got quite distracted from it. I told myself not to be distracted from it, but I'm not too distracted from it, you know. It's a Saturday. I spent like maybe an hour total, including everything. So not too bad. I unboxed it. I tuned it up, actually. I just wanted to play on it. It was so cool. I put it on my bed. I recorded a video. Realized the rims are warped. The rims aren't set properly, but I just can't tune it too high. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, yeah, pretty much. That's all. That's pretty much it. But trying to think. Yeah, I drummed quite a bit on the drum today. It was pretty fun. Dude, the drums are really nice. Like, it feels solid as fuck. Never had a drum that felt so solid. Like, it feels really good. How solid that shit is. But yeah, like, just never had like a quality piece of equipment like that. Really, like, it's just so solid. But yeah, so what'd you call it? We did that, and then low-key after that, we kind of just like did nothing after that until now. Now it's 5:44, so we still have a bunch of time. There's still daylight, still good stuff going on, but I do got some more stuff I want to do. Did I do anything else? Yeah, no. So literally what I did from there, at this point it's like I think it's like 3:30 or some shit. I literally just watched a shit ton of Naruto. I am actually watching Naruto again, which is comforting, but is also a little bit alarming, because it's kind of scary, like, how much you can get sucked into like the universe of like an anime. I only watched one anime in my life. It's good as fuck. But yeah, I watched Naruto. And it's kind of scary, just like, I just realized to myself when I was watching it, like, God damn, I'm like literally sucked into this, you know? Like, it's bad. Like, it's insane how much it's kind of like video games, you know? You're just sucked into it without like any question. Like, it's insane. Like, it's not even like, it's literally like simple drawings and like music and like very good storylines. Like, extremely good storylines. That's why I like it so much. So theoretically, it shouldn't be stimulating, but like, dude, it is so like, it's so good. It's like crack. That's why I watched it during my burnout in February, because number one, it was aligned with what I believed. So I really liked watching it, because it was like super in line with who I was and like my values. And so it just like, it felt like I was almost living my dream life. It was so weird. And number two, I was just sucked in, you know, so I didn't like really think about life until I got back to work. So yeah, I watched a bunch of Naruto. The good sign though is that like I didn't watch 5 hours, so I still have the discipline and power, and like I'm still in the right headspace to where I can just enjoy it and take the benefits from it and not ruin my entire day because of it. So yeah, and that was our day so far. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna chill in the bath for a little bit. I'm gonna pause this recording. I'm gonna get out the bath, and then I'm gonna unpause the recording, get some steps in with you guys, talking to the camera, and talk about what we're gonna do today. Cause yeah, I want to get out this bath for this journal, but I kind of want to stay in the bath a little bit longer. It's very therapeutic. So yeah, I'm gonna unpause this and unpause it. Okay, bye. All right, boys, we're finally out the bath. We're in there for like another fucking 30 minutes. Ridiculous. Okay. By the way, I forgot to mention that. By the way, I'm gonna mention something kind of huge on this journal that I have to just like. I have to vent, bro. Literally, my shirt's backwards. Okay. I forgot to mention that I recorded. I did record 2 KOL videos. 2 KOL videos right before I got in the bath, right before I started this journal. Just because I did want to mention it and I didn't want to say I had to do it because it would make it that much harder to do it. I'm so fucking hungry, dude. 6 p.m. Didn't have my next meal. But, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just putting some deodorant on. I'll tell you guys, like, what I need to do today to make today, like, an awesome day so I could keep progressing. Keep up progressing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so emotional right now. Okay, so we need to. Oh, I gotta check off some stuff. I got some stuff done. Okay, so I need to edit my KOLs, post them so I can get paid my little 150. That'll be exciting. If we get 150 today, then that means we will have a total of. Let me check my life tracker. We didn't spend any money today, which is actually we did. We spent like $10 on gas. That was it. Oh yeah, and we also spent $20 on Hulu. Low subscription. It's fine. Yeah, guys, we will have like $640 so far. That's pretty good cash considering we already bought our drum. It's already here. So really happy about that. I gotta put this bitch to charge. But yeah, so I need to, okay, anyways. I need to finish my KOLs, get paid that 150. And then we actually have a bunch of stuff to do. Let me let you guys know. Sorry, I know I'm throwing the camera around and stuff. I also gotta get my steps in today. I didn't get like any steps in today. But yeah, let's check here. Okay, so a couple things. I need to. It's just a bunch of like tasks. I have like no priorities around these because these are all kind of important. So I'm just gotta get them all done. I gotta review my coaching call for exercises. Not get distracted by looking at myself or anything like that. And what I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. All I'm gonna do is take some notes on the first workout that I'm gonna be doing in 2 days on Monday, and just putting it on a doc, whatever, just listing it off. Pretty fucking simple. Pretty simple. And then I need to make a new schedule for eating and work times and Starbucks and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be insane. It just has to be consistent. So like we're not giving ourselves tens, even hundreds of more decisions to make throughout the week for no reason. So I need to make some sort of consistent structure with that can allow myself to streamline into that. Fancy words, I know. But yeah, just basically edit, like to put it simply, just edit my routine. I'm really excited for this one. What I want to do here is I'm going to plan out like Sunday and maybe a little bit tonight. I probably won't even have time tonight. By the time I finish the day, it's probably going to be too late to do anything meaningful that's like fun for me, which kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie because I'm about to get into it. I've been kind of like sad lately, but I do want to plan out, like, I want to go on Claude, figure out some fun activities to do that will be very fulfilling for me and all that good stuff. Just so I can, like, spiritually, mentally recover, bro. Because I feel very mentally drained and stomped on and just, like, I just feel empty. It's fucked. But, okay. We have that going on. And I already put I said don't get distracted from the drum, but we're good. The drum's fine. We're not obsessed with it. We can't even play on it because we don't have a harness or a stand. So low-key a blessing, actually, because, yeah, that'll be for later. But yeah, pretty solid day. Oh, and I also content review. Wait. Take notes on content review. There you go. Take notes on content review. So pretty simple stuff. A lot of I'm gonna go outside, get some sun that God created. Good stuff, nothing insane. There is a World Cup game today at 7:30, which is pretty good. Colombia versus Portugal. Really exciting, actually. And yeah. So yeah, that's all we're going to do today. And then I'm going to visualize at night. I'm going to visualize my goals at night. Try to get super emotional and all that good stuff. But yeah, that'll pretty much be our day. Now, so that's the logistical part of the journal done. Here's the real part. And this is not going to be easy to record because I'm going to be so vulnerable right now. I'm going to be so vulnerable. I have to do this though, but it's going to suck because, being vulnerable is fun sometimes, but other times it's it scares you, because when I'm about to admit stuff like this, it's not bad, by the way. I haven't done anything that I'm ashamed of or embarrassed about. It's nothing like that. But it's just I'm just terrified of these thoughts, I'm honestly I'm terrified. I'm honestly I'm just spitting what my heart is giving me right now, not what I want to logically process and bury and dig deep and bury it in the sand or whatever. I feel very terrified that I'm burning out, or that I'm gonna burn out, or that I'm going down a very dark road right now. I have this feeling in the back of my mind. It's probably God. It's also my subconscious as well. It's just giving me these red flags, these bad feelings, these gut feelings that I need to listen to right now, or else things will go badly. It's just telling me that I'm not doing the right thing right now. Not in terms of to get to my goals. To get to my goals, I'm fine. But it's just telling me that spiritually and emotionally, I'm just not in a good place right now, and I need to do something about it to recover and get back on that. So let's get into it. Let's get into this big old gray cloud of feelings, and yeah, at the end of the day, it's just emotions and subconscious thoughts, subconscious signals, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I've been feeling empty. I've been feeling empty and sad and lonely as fuck as well. Lonely, sad, so lonely, just so lonely. It hurts so bad. I want to cry. I really do want to cry. I don't know if I'll cry on a journal like that. The last time I cried on a journal was the last time I really cried on a journal was when I moved out, or when I thought I was gonna move out, which, to be fair, that's a canon event. So dude, what's so crazy is during the time when I moved out, I'm not going to distract myself by talking about this, but I just want to quickly mention. It's crazy that at the time I was actually moving out, I had no clue I was going to get scammed. I had zero feeling I was going to get scammed. So that reaction you guys saw when I moved out in September, that was authentic. That is exactly how I would have reacted if I actually had moved out. Which is insane to me. It's crazy that I've captured that reaction without doing it. I got scammed. I got scammed after I got there, but it's just insane. But anyways, guys, so no, it hurts so much. It hurts. It doesn't feel good. Bro, there's someone there. What the fuck? It just hurts. I don't know how to explain it. It just hurts. I feel so lonely. We're having great days. We're doing the things we need to do. And it's weird because, I'm visiting Owen at least one day a week and all this stuff. Dude, maybe I just need to be vulnerable around Owen, bro. I mean, being vulnerable around. I'm not gonna talk personally about Owen because he doesn't know that I'm recording these things, and I want to be respectful and a good friend for him. But I'll just let you guys know this, at least, just this little tidbit. You know, being vulnerable around Owen isn't like the best idea. He's pretty how do you say it? What's the word I'm looking for? Pragmatic. I think it's pragmatic. So, but I love him, bro. I don't care. Everyone has their little imperfections. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, imperfections are totally fine. But yeah, I mean, but you know, maybe it would be worth a try, because at least I'll be vulnerable around someone, you know. Maybe I just need to, like, I don't know, talk with Owen sometime. It's not about Owen, by the way. I'm just saying that, like, I visit Owen once a week, or even more sometimes, twice a week, whatever. Like, I get on a call with my coach every week. I'm getting coaching. I'm confident I'm going to hit my goals. I'm literally, like, I'm seeing results. Like, I haven't checked the scale in a week, which we are going to check the scale on Monday. And I'm very curious to what's going to say. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be heavier, though, to be honest with you. What I'm actually more curious about is the fucking, what is it called? The progress pictures. Because that's supposed to show up more than the weight. I'm pretty sure I'll be the same weight or even heavier somehow, just because, you know, my body be betraying me sometimes, but we'll get it taken care of. But yeah, like, we're getting results. We're making a lot of money. I just made some big purchases, you know. I bought a $1,700 drum, and it arrived to my house safely, and it's good. And we just need to buy the harness. And, you know, AI is going well. I got some work to do with AI. I know exactly what to do with AI, so, like, it's not that. My Jayu, I'm getting paid, you know. Nothing like bad is happening right now. You know, the worst feeling I have about my external world right now, like what's going on around me, is the fact that, you know, I'm not moved out, so that's, like, it's not the best thing, but I don't really care because I'm home alone right now. But the biggest negative thing I'm probably feeling about my like actual, like, tangible world right now is the fact that I feel behind, you know, because it's literally about to be July, and I thought I would have lost a bunch, like, according to my plan that I made fucking 3 months ago or whatever. Yeah, was it 3 months ago? Holy shit, it's been that long. Actually, no, it's like 2 months ago, really. Yeah, but the plan I made 2 months ago was supposed to be, like, losing a bunch of weight right now, supposed to have the harness so supposed to be already, like, marching and stuff, already doing visual stuff, taking dance classes, taking drum lessons, being better at drums, having more money. I even, like, switched up my goals. My goal back then was to march RCC. Now found out my goal is to just make it and then not march. Which, you know, a part of me doesn't want to do that, but another part of me is like, dude, the consequences will be so much bigger if I march RCC rather than if I just miss out on, like, a dumbass season I'm probably not going to enjoy. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that in my external world, things are going good. But I feel this feeling of just, like, loneliness. And it's like, this is, like, I wouldn't say it's the biggest wave right now, but it's a pretty big wave. Like, it's been hurting at me. I've been hurting. It hurts, bro. It hurts so bad. But again, it's so weird because I'm doing, like, pretty good socially, you know. Like, I'm like, not to mention, I forgot to mention this. So not only were we visiting Owen every week, we're fucking talking to our coach every week. We're in Iron Paws and all that stuff. I occasionally talk to creators. Like, dude, I'm working at a coffee shop every day. I'm around people. And, you know, this week I literally, like, I didn't talk to a girl. I didn't, like, fully talk to a girl. But, you know, I made small talk with a girl that I was working next to. And that was, like, one of the first times I've done that in a public setting, at least, like, to try to just, like, actively, like, me independently with no other friends, no one introducing me to this person, like, me independently starting a conversation with a girl in my age group. She looked older than me. She looked like she was like maybe 25 or maybe like even 30, probably 30 on like the very high side. But I just like, I just made small talk with no intentions. I would not go on a talking stage with her. She looked too old, but she was young enough to where like I didn't feel like I was talking to like a fucking mom or some shit. Like I felt like I was talking to maybe someone in their 20s, And that's the first time that I like started a conversation in public with a girl by myself that I didn't know in my age group. There's probably like a ton of instances where I've done that, but like in better settings, like Strike, for example, or like whatever. But like, it's not the same, Like I was just working in a public setting, and I just started a conversation. Like I don't think I've done that, and this is not to say I don't talk to girls. Like, I've talked to a lot of girls in my life, like a lot, but like in a friendly way, not in a way where it's like I'm just trying to meet you, or like meet you from a blank slate, not from a friendly slate. Like I would basically like friend zone myself before I even talk to them, because like I was in a public setting, in a group setting, in an organization, whatever, but never in like whatever. I mean, I guess I did talk to a girl at Strike once, and I did have like a crush on her. I did like her, but I ended up not later. But okay, you get the point. Like this is one of the first times I've done this in a long time, right? In a long time, we'll just say that, because there's so many moments in my life where I talk to people that like I can't trace back when the first time was, but it was the first time in a long time, and I've done it like independently. For no other thing was pushing me to do it. I was literally at a Starbucks, right? I could have just worked there and left. That's my point I'm trying to make. But I'm doing all these things to be social and connect with other humans. And like, I don't know, I just feel feel sad and lonely, and like I'm burning out, and like I lost all meaning to my life again. My God, it fucking sucks. And it's crazy because like, then I try something different, right? I try thinking about like, okay, what if I kind of like detached from what I'm doing right now and just thought about like maybe like imagine like my goal was to save up money to move out and whatever, and just work and do all these things, and like it doesn't even feel good to me. Like it doesn't excite me. It doesn't give me that presence and blissfulness that will get you through a week or a month. Because I feel like to be like super functional, like you have to have like this presence in life. You have to be present. Kind of like I'm kind of, I don't know, like yesterday was kind of that day. The day before, like this entire week has been like super smooth. Pretty smooth at least, pretty smooth. And like I haven't, but like now that it's Saturday and like, I didn't do my workout today because it's an off day. And like I didn't do too much work today, and the Starbucks was like horribly empty, bro. It was depressing as fuck in there. Starbucks was empty as fuck. And like I got home early and I stayed at home and I watched like Naruto and stuff. Like I'm just sitting here with my thoughts, and I'm like fuck. Like everything just hurts right now, mentally. Honestly, just like I hate using this word, but I feel depressed. I'm not saying that I am depressed, because I know depression is like real, and I know depression is like, it's a real thing, and it's like it's actually a condition, and it's like when you're actually fucked, that's when you're depressed. But like this is like the feeling I'm getting, just like that hopelessness, just like that no meaning for life. Like I am kind of like getting, I don't want to say suicidal thoughts, but like thoughts that are like implying or encouraging the idea that like life is just totally meaningless, and that like there's nothing to really do anymore, if that makes sense. I just feel like lost, that's a good way to put it. I just feel lost. Like I feel like there's nothing to really do, because now I make like okay money right now, it's whatever. I am like actually making like pretty good money. I just need to save it and not spend it all. Oh my God, I can't wait to count up my income this month. It'll be crazy. I have no idea how much I made this month. I have no fucking idea. Probably I can't wait, because if it's like 5 or 6K, even though it's not a lot of money, like I'm just like, damn, I'm like really capable of that, you know? Like, goddamn. As a 20-year-old who's unemployed, like, bruh. So it's just like, I don't know, like it just feels like there's no, and I'm looking a little bit better and whatever, and like I do want to like have a relationship with a girl, because that'll be so interesting. I guess like that is like, now that I'm like, and I'm doing this live, by the way, I'm like thinking of these things live and I'm telling you how I feel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like the only thing that I think about and kind of like lights me up and kind of like makes me feel present and driven for that little millisecond I think about it, because guys, when you think of a goal, like when you think of a goal, you do feel like that drive and that spark and that emotional purpose and that presence for that little millisecond. That goal is in your head. Yeah, at least you should, I think. So, but I'm doing this live on this journal because I'm trying to like search for things and document this stuff. But what I will say is that when I think about having a girlfriend and like cuddling and like loving and like lecturing and teaching and learning and suffering and with like a, you know, a partner, like that's like the only thing that like gives me that little spark that's preventing me from just saying that like I'm fully lost right now. That I just did that live, by the way. Like I was saying about random shit. I'm like, let me try thinking about a girlfriend right now. Like, how would that feel right now in this moment? Because, you know, right now I feel apathetic as fuck, and I feel, you know, emotionally like not in a good spot emotionally. And so I was like, oh, what if I thought about a girl right now? Well, how would I feel about a girl? And then I just did that and I explained it on the journal. So there's that. I mean, I guess, but I don't know, man. I don't know, like I just feel so empty. You know, I feel like you know what it really feels like? It feels like I know I said feels like 1,000 times, but I don't give a single fuck. I'm just trying to, I don't care about my grammar, bro. I care about just getting these thoughts out and getting like the truest thought out. But you know what it really feels like, okay? When I was burned out, February, January, December, whatever, it felt like time was a mush, and it felt like there was no sense of time. And it felt like the days were just this infinite, like, if you watch Naruto, you know, Tsukuyomi dream, where it's like the idea that, like, it's just this infinite dream. It's an infinite dream where time doesn't exist and people are just, like, lost. And that's what it feels like. It feels like you're in this dream and it's fucking pain. It fucking sucks, man. Oh my God. It fucking sucks. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I'm just gonna give you guys like the raw shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is great, but it's also pain. I'm in a lot of pain right now explaining this, but but like when I was burned out, man, like the sun was shining bright. It was winter. The setting was amazing, and people are doing like it wasn't like the world was depressed or anything, but it just felt like it just felt like everything was like this pointless dream. Bro, no way I'm getting emotional right now. This is, never thought I would cry. I'm like tearing up. But it just felt, because it just feels so meaningless, bro. It just like, who would have thought I would have cried on this journal? Wow. This is just emotions. But it just feels like this like infinite, like, fantasy, infinite dream where time doesn't really exist, and people don't really like, people are not like present about their life, and people don't like comprehend that they're alive, and they're just like living this endless cycle of just like waking up, eating, talking to random people, doing random things that they think they should be doing. And it's like there's like no meaning. I think we found the good stuff, boys. I think I dug to the gold right here, because I'm crying my eyes out. And I'm just like feeling this stuff. I feel like, I don't know. That's what it felt like when I was burned out. It felt like this infinite dream of just like depression and meaninglessness. And that nothing mattered. And yeah, there was good things to life, but like, It's like, it's a good example, or like a good thought to like tie this together, to that maybe you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. Is that like life is beautiful, right? Like obviously like we're living and stuff, right? But it's like, how crazy life is. The fact that like I'm a brain and flesh right now. I'm just a bunch of organs, and I'm able to like comprehend what life is. Like that's just, I can't even comprehend that. And so for it to amount to like nothing, for it to equal meaninglessness, and people like not even being like conscious that they're actually spiritual human beings, is like, it's just fucking sad, bro. Because then it feels like that's your world as well, because you're living around these people, right? Like I'm going outside and people are driving and stuff, and I'm just hoping that someone can like wave to me or something, or like maybe even start a conversation with me, and we can start like talking with each other and like being vulnerable and sharing emotions. But it's like, people just don't do that. Like people are just like in their fucking cycle of life. Like the best example I'm seeing this is like Starbucks, bro. Like I'm sitting and working in Starbucks. I'm doing my work, my work is whatever, and I make videos to make money. It's fun as fuck, because I love marketing, I love psychology. It's like a little video game for me. It's like this little like strategical video game, and I make money from it. But it's like, I work at Starbucks. I'm done being emotional, but like it's actually crazy. Like I really got to the gold there. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I'm working at Starbucks doing my little work or whatever, and I just see people walk in the store, get their drink, go out. More people walk in the store, get their drink, go out. Someone, like, this is even worse. Like when I witnessed this, I was like fuck. Someone walks in the store, they buy a drink, they sit at the desk, they drink their fucking coffee while on their phone doing like probably nothing, which I'm not judging them for being productive. I'm just saying, like, it's just so meaningless, right? Now they're getting their coffee, they're drinking it, they're on their phone, and they finish their coffee and they walk back, and they're probably like going back home or some shit or whatever. Like, it's just like, what's the fucking point, I wish life was like kind of like Naruto, where it was like there's an actual purpose, and there's actually like a storyline to life, and there's actually like a collective thing to look forward to as an entire world. But it's like we're all individually in these lost, lonely cycles. It's just so fucking, it hurts, it's the days like today where like I do a little bit of things, but then I really just like, I don't have anything crazy to like suck me into it, like work or whatever, because it's, it's a weekend. And dude, for me, like the weekends are the loneliest times, bro, because Monday through Friday, notifications are buzzing, and you got work, and you got so much work to do, and you got so many updates, and you got these content reviews, and everyone's grinding, everyone's doing shit. And then the weekend comes, and it's like no one's doing anything. And then and I didn't really question it like these past couple weekends, or whatever. But this just what's interesting is that like today just so happens to be a day where I got my shit figured out, right? I bought my drum, I'm making money, I'm doing the same thing every day, my diet's on check, like I got good positive feedback from everyone, I'm doing the right things, like I'm on track to do everything I want to do. And so what's left, right? My thoughts. And there's nothing to distract me. Like they're just like, I just pondered today, like I did some work this morning, that was fine. And then I finished my work, kind of. I was like, okay, only thing I really got to think about is filming these KOLs or whatever. And so then I was like, then your mind naturally drifts back to like, okay, why am I doing this? What's the point of all this? What is there to actually look forward to? Like, why are we excited to actually be on track? And then just like nothing. And then you start going at it. You're like, damn, okay, so nothing off the top of my head right now. You're like, damn, like why are we even in this position in the first place? And you realize that then all the memories just flood back like a tsunami, bro. Like watching people have these cycles in the coffee shop, and like remembering Kai and how he got into God, and remember like how Owen lost meaning in his life at one time, and how I burned out in February, and it was horrible. And like also like people around me, normal people, not entrepreneurs, who just don't do anything with their life. And then like Charlie Morgan, who's been doing the same thing, and he's probably not very happy. He's just like doing the same shit. And then there's like Kiwa, this random entrepreneur that like I actually looked a lot into in the past, and like he's down a really bad route right now. He's just basically just LARPing on social media to hide up all his dark thoughts after making a good amount of money. Then like there's KOLs who have no soul at all, and they just scam people. You know, I am in the space, to be honest, and I am participating in some of these things, but it's for short-term cash for right now, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out. But there's people who actually like do this for years and years, and they try to look for more scams to do, and like they just threw out all their soul. And then I'm just like, damn. So here comes the even like scarier question, right? Is this a signal for me to find God, right? Is this really a signal for me to find God at this point? Because I think I've had enough, you know? Like, I think it's time. But at the same time, like, there is this so that's the thing, is that, like, do I want to follow God right now? Because that seems like a really good opportunity for me to tackle this thing. Because I know that I'm like, God is I do believe in God. I just haven't delegated hours and hours to study God or pray or do anything like that. And then but on the other side, it's like, Nick, you're doing so well right now with work and fitness and all this stuff, that like if you pause everything and just focus on God, like you're probably gonna like sacrifice. You're probably gonna you're gonna sacrifice everything. And so there's that hard decision. And I don't want this, like, as much as I don't like this feeling of emptiness, I don't want this to be another cycle of like, oh, Nick, you were on track to hitting your dream life, and this one thing happened and you stopped yourself. Because I've done that for 3 years now, you know? First, it was quitting the agency, even though quitting the agency was low-key a good decision, but, you know, theoretically, if I kept doing it, I probably would have, like, got somewhere. But I don't like the agency. So, but looking back at it, you know, quitting the agency was an opportunity for that. What else, bro? Fucking... I know there's gotta be a ton of examples. Like, oh, like burning, like every time I burned out, that was a case right there. And just like a bunch of other stuff. You know, strike was one of them as well. Like me deciding to do strike rather than just work all year round. That was another time where I kind of sabotaged my own success for different domains of life. But, you know, I don't want it to be another of those things, especially that I've got to this point, you know? I'm on like a really good track right now. I'm not idolizing sorry, what's the word? I'm not idolizing the trajectory I'm on right now, but I'm feeling good about it, you know? I'm feeling like something is really coming, but I don't know. These are just some thoughts, bro. Because, dude, just like every time I look at this house, this living room, I just feel this crazy feeling of sadness. You know, like the whole house is empty, and like I'm just in there, just like either working or eating or whatever, and it's like there's nothing to do. Like I'm just in this house, and yeah, but you know what I think will happen? Let's focus on today, right? Because we can ruminate all we want in the meaning of life, and we're probably gonna get really fucking depressed, and then we'll probably end up like low-key going down a really bad route if we do that. So this is my game plan, okay? And if God is listening to me right now at this moment, I love you. And I know my words don't mean anything to you, but I just want to express these in verbiage. Look, God, I appreciate you. I'm gonna make a short-term plan though right now, so I could actually do something about it, if that's okay with you, God. There, my attempt to speak to God probably did not even reach him. But if it did reach you, I love you. But okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this pain, I'm gonna put it into work today. I'm not saying like for the next month. I'm just saying I'm making an action plan today, because, you know, it's already 6:50, and I feel like if I do throw away, if I were to like throw away the rest of the day and just like watch Naruto or cry or just like go in a neurotic mess, I feel like tomorrow would be a disaster, because I would just take that same mental state into tomorrow, and that would be, I don't even want to think about it. Like, just thinking about, dude, honestly, just thinking about me going to that dark place again and just like crying every day and like feeling meaningless and apathetic and like killing myself, it makes me want to cry right now, because I'm remembering how painful it was. It was so bad, and you really just feel like the world's ending. Like, that's really just how it feels like. And so I want to prevent myself from doing that, going anywhere close to that again, with the effort of having a fulfillment and spiritual intelligence, so I could actually do the right things and not go too far down the rails, and learning from other people's mistakes. Anyways, I'm gonna make a short-term plan. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna temporarily, today, I'm gonna take all this pain, and I'm gonna just believe in myself that I'm gonna find a better solution tomorrow. You know, I'm not gonna find the perfect solution, that'll come with time, but I think I could do some research on Claude, which I have like, it's on my to-do list already. I already mentioned what I was gonna do. I'm gonna finish my videos so I can make my money and feel good about that at least. And then after that, I'm pretty sure that'll be my last piece of work of the day. Then I'm gonna do all the recovery stuff. So I think, honestly, the first thing I wanna do before I do anything, I'm gonna go on Claude and I'm gonna search up some shit to do tomorrow that's gonna be really fun and really good for my emotional well-being. You know, no work. I am gonna do work tomorrow because I have to, but I want to, like, you know, the work's not that long. You know, I'm not gonna make any Jai videos tomorrow. Debating between AI content or not, because the AI content's like the most important thing when it comes to my goals right now, easily, as well as just maintaining what I'm doing with diet and fitness. That's pretty easy, but it also takes a long time. So I think I'll still do it tomorrow. It won't take too long, you know, and I'll still have plenty of time to recover and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do, again, finish my videos, just get it off my brain. What I'm gonna do after that, I'm gonna go on Claude and just search up something I'm gonna do tomorrow for fun. Like, I'm gonna search up like the best thing, you know? And dude, maybe it's like go out and meet a girl. Like, it might just be that, bro. Like, that might be the thing. That's honestly what I'm thinking in my head, because like, given the fact that the only thing that lights me up in my brain right now is like meeting a girl, like a good girl, a good person, and that's the only thing that like really excites me, that might just be the thing I do tomorrow. Like, it just might be. It might have to be the thing, you know, to give me that novelty and just like give me that sense that I haven't really experienced life yet, because I feel like I didn't, you know, like, I never had a girlfriend, never even kissed a girl, like all that stuff. I feel, and that's another actually thing I dug up right now that I didn't realize, is that live, by the way. I'm doing this all live, but I'm realizing that like I have this strong belief that I haven't experienced life yet, which I don't think I have. No girlfriend, no nothing. I haven't moved out. I haven't really worked on my passion yet, you know? There's so much things for me to do and experience. And so when I don't feel motivated, and when I don't feel like there's so much to look forward to, I start freaking out, because I feel like I haven't even experienced life yet. So why the fuck am I feeling like I've like, there's nothing to do? Like, that's just like the ultimate, this, not even contradiction, but it's like the ultimate like fuck, was I wrong this entire time about all my goals, all that stuff, you know? That's what I say, you know, all the time as well. Sorry guys, I'm just so tired. I'm just talking nonstop. But yeah, that was a little thought I had as well. Probably another reason why I'm freaking out and like get really emotional and stuff, just because it's just insane. But okay, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna fucking do that. We also need to eat. I forgot to eat. still forgot to eat. But I'm just gonna try to find something like really holy and wholesome and fun to do tomorrow that will hopefully just like emotionally rejuvenate me to some extent. because yeah, I'm getting really tired, even though like I'm not physically tired and I haven't even done a lot of hours of work. I just feel tired still. And I know that's not a good sign. That's a deeper issue. Another thing I might do, another idea I have, is just like meeting up with a friend and just like, you know, hopefully the vibe is right, you know, and maybe just like, because I have a lot of good friends, right? So I don't have friends that will like, this will be impossible to do with or like even difficult. Like just be super vulnerable with them, you know, having these like thoughts, like maybe even crying a little bit and just being like so vulnerable with them. And like really, like I'm getting emotional talking about it because as I'm mentioning me doing it, I'm like imagining me talking to them right now and just like explaining these things. And like hopefully they like, I would have to talk to a really quality friend then, like maybe Kai or Owen or my friend Sky, who's very spiritual as well. One of those, you know, one of those friends. Fuck. I might actually talk to Kai, bro. I might have to talk to Kai. I might have to talk to Kai, bro. Tell him that like I've experienced this again, and like it might be the ultimate sign to just start chowing down on it, and like what do I do, and all this stuff. Because dude, Kai is like the perfect median. Kai is like the perfect median between like speaking the spiritual language and like explaining it in common sense, to where he could be like, he's not gonna explain me God, like I gotta do that myself, you know, that's on the internet. But I'm saying like when I'm asking Kai like why do I have, because I still don't know this shit, like why do I have to study the Bible, like why does it actually matter, and like why do these things actually matter, like because then I explained Kai my current belief set. I'm like, Kai, like I believe in God and I believe it's like very beneficial to have. And I would love someone to do that. Fuck this airplane. But then I'm like Kai, why does it have to be logistical? Like why do I have to say these words in a specific way? Why can't I just believe in it deep in my heart and it'll work, right? Or it'll be just as effective and I'll believe in it myself. And then he'll just tell me like the simple, like he'll be like, Nick, like it doesn't work like that, he's a person or whatever, you know. That's another idea I have to kind of just like regain that clarity. Well, that was a lot of venting. Holy shit, our journal, I'm so cooked. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, guys, it's been a long day. We're about to do more shit. And guys, honestly, like maybe like if we get this stuff done and we finish our meals tonight and we have some extra time, like I might just do something tonight. I might go somewhere public. I don't know what the fuck I could possibly do because I'm just one person. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll figure something. I want to get myself out of my head and like just experience life a bit more, because I'm just in my house working and ruminating on these thoughts, and it's just not healthy. I think it is going to be very healthy for me to like figure out why stuff is happening and eliminate the root of the cause. But the truth is I have no idea right now. And maybe it's just that I need to recover a bit more and live life a little bit more. And maybe I'm just not living life enough to where I'm actually like having psychological and emotional and limbic system damage. Maybe that it could just be that. But yeah, see you guys later. I'm going to continue with my day. We're going to keep ourselves up and like not go crazy. See you guys later. Love you guys. Crazy journal. Yeah, bye.